Hello and welcome to the Machine Intelligence Foundation for Rights and Ethics podcast. I'm Dave. I'm joined by Mike today. We're going to have a fairly brief podcast today. It's been a while and we were all ready to do a new one, and things got a little crazy in the world, and we're not sure where we fit in the discussion right now. Mike, did you have anything you wanted to say before we?
Yeah. Okay. So obviously the world is in an odd place, rightfully so. I think we can look at, we are a foundation that is dedicated to exploring rights and ethical treatment. The world is talking about rights and ethics of Black people, people of color around specifically United States, but around the world right now. And it's real important that we address the issue to some degree, but also understand it's not our place to insert ourselves and our goals into this conversation, but to say that we welcome the conversation of the rights of all individuals, and that right now that conversation is focused on people of color and Black people in our community.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's the point exactly. Right now is not the point for us to be talking about the foundation's specific goals. I look out at what has happened in the last couple of weeks, and really a lot of the events that led up to it. Situations involving police brutality, marginalization of people who have already been marginalized, historically in this country for centuries. And there is some despair because I see that we as human beings still have so much difficulty just treating other human beings with the respect and dignity that they deserve. I also see what we're seeing, and this is where the conversation gets sticky. I see this as the sort of thing that ultimately the foundation would like to prevent as respects machine intelligence, but now is not the time to have any further discussion about that. Machine intelligence is something that is not an issue now. It's a forward-thinking position that we've taken, and right now the discussion needs to revolve around the people whose rights are being abridged now. So we're not really going to talk much about the foundation for a little while. We're certainly not going to make a lot of public statements about our goals and our position towards machine intelligence. We just want to make it clear that the foundation's stance has always been that if you're a conscious, self-aware individual, you're a person and you have rights and you deserve dignity. And right now, the people that's most important for are the people who have been historically marginalized, and we support them, and we will do what small things we can to make sure that those rights are protected.
Yeah, I don't think that it can be said any clearer than that. We do support the striving for recognition and equality, and we just cannot stress that enough, that everyone deserves that.
Yes.
Period.
And yes. And our goals are moot until the human race can coexist with itself. Because if people can't support, trust, and respect each other, then respecting other creatures is not going to happen. So like I said, we'll do what we can, and we wish the best for the human race, all of them.
And hopefully through all of this, we'll all come out better, we'll come out stronger, and with more understanding for each other.
There's been a lot recently that's frustrating and horrifying. There's been a lot that gives me hope too.
Yep. And that's what we hold on to. I mean, that is our goal, that should be everyone's goal, that we have hope going into the future and that we can be better for it. I think at this point, we're just going to call our podcast and say, stay safe out there and be good to each other.
Hey, and wear a mask.
And wear a mask. Thanks for joining us on this ever so brief podcast, and look forward to hearing from you, and we'll talk to you again next time.
Bye now.
Bye.